What's up, Twitter? All right, so entitled writers. So my ex and I, we go to DWR, Design Within Reach, and the person behind the register is like, learns my ex is a CAA agent at the time, and you know, is like super casual about asking for a read, kind of demanding a read. Like, oh, you're an agent. Oh, I'm a writer, so I'm gonna send you something. Here's my card. Call me and I'll give it to you. And it's like, wait, what? Like, what the fuck? You know, and I spot it immediately. I spot it, and I'm like, dude, this is backwards. Like, you don't just tell a CA agent to read you. You don't just tell them to read you. Like, be nice about it. Like, and ask. And it was just this entitled type of tone and stuff, and I'm just like, this writer is blowing their chance. And ultimately, the writer gives my ex her card. I don't want to say gender, whatever. That's the true story. Gives my ex her card, and I'm like, and we leave, and my ex is like, do you think I should read it? And I'm like, no. Ooh. Then writer's like, see, you don't support writers. Yes, I do. But there's a lesson there. Like, you have to respect people's time, and understand the hierarchy and all of that. And understand that the second the rep goes back into the office, they're going to be bombarded with world-class material from people who are vouching for it. No one's vouching for your script at that moment. So be grateful, be thankful, and ask for their card, and make it easy for them. Like, no agent is gonna chase you when you have nothing going on. Like, literally nothing. That's the fact, right? So, I wanted to pause that moment. And by the way, let me say this real quick. And give the employee discount. You know what I mean? The lamp is $1,000. Like, give us the employee discount. If you're trying to butter up an agent, like, be like, hey, oh, no one's looking. I'm gonna give you the employee discount on the lamp, and let me get your card, and great. And then I'm gonna go in the back room immediately. Where's my script on my stuff? And send it. Boom. Hey, great meeting you today. Blah blah blah. Looking forward to your thoughts on the script. Thank you so much for reading. Have a great day. Bye. Like, do it smart. Like, to think an agent's gonna chase you down. No, an agent's gonna chase down clients from APA, or, you know what I mean? I've already said this. WME, whatever. Gersh, whatever. Like, and that might be that writer's only moment of having that chance like that, and blew it, and it's astounding to me that the audacity some writers have. Sorry, it's true, and I don't have it. Like, I'm grateful. Anybody reads my stuff, I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Like, because it's not a given. It's not guaranteed that someone has to read my stuff just because I wrote it. No. So, I would be grateful, Anybody who bothers to read my shit, I'm like, fucking thanks, Even if you hate it, thanks for wasting your time to read my stuff, And I think that's the kind of psychology that you got to get into, versus this, if I wrote it, it's great and it's amazing and everyone should make it and everyone should clap. Nah. And the other thing about that is if you're that entitled, it tells me, if I'm the rep, it would tell me, I don't need to read this, because if I put this person in a room, they're going to be entitled with me, with them, with everyone who I know, and it's going to be a mess, and So no, I'm not going to read it. Even if the idea is rad, I'll get another one. You know, that's one thing to think about is it's not just about what's on the page. It's also about who can, you know, who can jump in a room and not, you know, as the rep, who can jump in the room and not embarrass me with my friends and not make my brand look stupid, you know, and all of that. So, you know, I think chuck this entitled thing out the window, and just because you wrote something doesn't mean that you're God now. It just means you wrote something. Who cares? And I'm saying that about myself too. Who gives a fuck what script I wrote? That's not, let someone vet it, you know, and then still be grateful. Always be grateful. I mean, the whole way. Like people who are superstar writers should be grateful that anyone bothers to give a fuck what they write. I think that's the position artists should take. Thank you for liking my art and paying me or whatever, you know. But if you can't make it past the entitlement of breaking in, then you're probably never going to get in. I mean, honest to God, you're probably never going to get in because you can't get over yourself or you can't get over your own ego. That's it. Later.